Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Esteemed Gentleman podcast for Friday, April 16th. I'm your host, Scott Labrie. Joined alongside me, we have Uncle Teabag himself, Tyler Sunt.
What is up?
Sadie.
Saw, dude. Saw.
And we have All Day Eric Shane as well.
Hello.
Sadie.
I don't do that.
Do it!
Do it. Do it.
No.
Okay,
You
fine.
bitch.
It is Friday, so that means we're going to be going through the news stories for the weekly wrap-up. But before then, we always talk about our own weeks, what we've been playing, what we've been watching. You guys playing any games? New
I started another
ones?
playthrough of Outlast, which is
Mm.
that scary little game
Mm-hmm.
where you're
Spooky.
in an asylum. Very spooky. Yeah, that still makes me fucking jump
Yeah.
quite a bit, even though I kind of know what's happening and what's gonna happen. There's still ones that I forgot,
There's
and
no
they're
way
pretty
to defend
traumatizing.
yourself in that game, right? It's just
Nope, you can't
gotta
fight in
run.
it. You just run and hide is all you do. You gotta outsmart the
Mm-hmm.
psychopaths that are trying to kill you. Yeah, it's good
Not
stuff.
fair.
Yeah. Lots of jump scares, lots of running around in the dark, and you have your little camera with night vision. Basically, you have your camera, which is your weapon, and then it has night vision. So whenever you use night vision, the battery drains faster. So if you run out of batteries and you walk around in the dark, you're basically screwed,
Mm-hmm.
and it's terrifying. Yeah, it's awesome.
Good.
You
Yeah.
ever played Outlast 2, the sequel to it?
No, I'm actually going to because I downloaded on the PlayStation. It was
Mhm.
on sale, and I wanted to get a refresher on the first one. Carly hadn't seen the first one, and she can't handle it. She was like about 10 minutes into it, and she's like, "Yeah, I can't watch you play this anymore. It's just too much. It's really bad. Like
Mhm.
it's really messed up. Even as old as it is, it still really holds up. It's very scary. The second one
Are
looks
they
awesome.
connected in any way, or are they?
I don't know. That's the thing. That's what I want to know if it is or not. Because because they open up. If I remember correctly, they opened up some kind of black hole of some kind, and then this thing came through, and like just goes around killing people and manipulating them, and they were like trying to siphon energy from it to create like I don't know, trying to be able to mind control people, and then just making everybody go freaking crazy and peeling skin off themselves,
So
and
there is like a
like yeah,
supernatural element
yeah.
to this. It's
Mm-hmm.
okay.
There is. In the end, it ends up being that way because at the start, you're
Mm.
like, what's happening? There's like a couple of mad scientists that were doing really terrible things to their patients, and you think that that's what was happening, but it's like, oh, the doctors were actually manipulated by this thing to make them go crazy. And
Oh yeah.
so, if I
Oh.
remember correctly, anyway, but
Sounds like
yeah,
Dead Space.
yeah,
Yeah. Same idea there.
no, I guess, yeah. Dead Space, that's another good one. Oh,
Mhm.
jump scares, man.
And
Yep.
another game I won't play.
Yeah, I haven't played the other ones. I only played the first one. I never played the
Mhm.
others. I heard the second one was pretty good.
Second one was
Mhm.
probably the best one by far. Third one got a little too
Action
Actiony.
packed.
yeah, it was less horror, more action. Yeah, so
Yeah, yeah. The
you
first
got
one
pause
though
in that, yeah. Mhm.
was really good. They even made EA actually teamed up, kind of like what they did with oh my god, that one where you play as that Crusader knight going after Dante's Inferno.
I
The
love
same
that
guy that made
game.
Mhm.
Dante's Inferno.
That game's
Hey,
that game's awesome. Dante's
yeah.
Inferno.
They made a little short anime, hour and 10 minutes,
Mhm.
whatever, like graphic, R-rated,
Mhm.
really fucked
Yeah.
up little anime movie. The same guys made Dead Space, like the prequel to what happened to the ship
Mhm.
beforehand, and it's like, whoa. It's like, oh man. Well, you know how it ends because there's no survivors, right?
Yeah.
It's like you got all these great characters, and they just like I don't know. I thought it was really good.
Never seen that
So
one.
it's on Amazon Prime. Can watch
Okay.
it. And I started watching Dante's Inferno on Amazon Prime.
Mhm.
Beatrice!
Did you play Dante's Inferno?
I did not. No, I
It's
did not have the pleasure of playing that
It was
one.
like surprisingly good. It was like totally like a God of War clone. Like
Mhm.
you
Mm-hmm.
like same kind of button mashing action or not RPG but third person action game.
Mm-hmm.
But like man, they just like nailed all of like the visuals of that game and like the first you go through the rings of hell, right? And the first one's like lust or whatever. So like and each ring of hell has its final boss, and the final boss of that one was Cleopatra, and she's just
Oh.
like just giant like woman, and her like tits are out, and like aborted baby like are coming out of her like nipples and stuff like that. And you gotta find it's like totally grotesque. Like yeah, this is
Yeah.
the type of shit you'd find in hell for sure.
Oh, that's totally
it's
Well, 'cause-
awesome.
Jesus.
Well, even watching the anime too, like when he's
Mhm.
going in there and he's on the boat and he's going through the passage where all the souls are getting taken into
Mhm.
hell and stuff,
Yeah.
and all this stuff like coming out of the walls and like everybody's naked, Wang's hanging out. I'm just like, oh my god.
That's another
Can't even
thing.
imagine.
At the end, it's like you face Satan at the end, and just big like dude, big like goat like legs and stuff, just giant fucking penis on him too, like, all the way down to his like shins. It's like, all right.
Yeah.
They
Oh, there you go.
I was gonna say they should remake that game, but there's no chance they ever will. But
No.
No, it's too bad.
I just think if it's available on computer, it'd be cool to play.
Mhm.
Anyhow,
Yeah, it'd be interesting. Yeah.
that's the only game you've been playing lately.
Yeah, that's it. Just that, and I've been playing the Billion still and suffering terribly at that one. Actually, I'm not doing very good. I might have to start over again on that one because it progresses like each level you beat. Like if you fail a couple of times, you don't get as much research points or bonuses to research better weapons and defenses and stuff. So I've got like bare bones basic stuff and I'm in the higher levels now and I'm like, ugh, and I focused more on economy instead of defense. So I got all the resources, but I got just basic bitch troops with like bows and arrows and rifles when I should have like Titan robots and like
Mhm.
mounted guns. And I don't have any of that stuff yet, but I have awesome farms and windmills for power. But that's it. So, and the walls are like logs still, and I have to start over. I did not think that one through. I
Mm.
would not be a good leader in an apocalypse for sure.
Mm.
Yeah.
What about you, Eric? Playing anything lately?
No, not playing nothing too much. Still playing, Heroes of Might and Magic a little bit there. Still liking that old style game, old classic game. We played a little bit of What the Dub this week.
Yes.
That was a fun one, a fun little party
very-
game for that, and
Oh, yeah.
so that, and mostly just been watching lots of YouTube videos. I have a couple projects I have in mind I want to do this summer, like for construction and for stuff around a house. So
Mhm.
I want to do that. So just been watching, woodworking videos, some metalworking videos, welding videos, stuff like that. So just been learning some skills. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And we have that What the Dub video coming out Saturday, so
Mhm.
you can look forward to that. That was a lot of fun. It was just
Yeah.
supposed to be a little test recording, and we ended up playing for like
An
over
hour and a half,
half
2
an
hours.
hour. Yeah, for a while, and I think it was like
Yeah.
45-minute recording or something like that. So,
Yeah.
but it was pretty funny.
Yeah, that's good.
A lot of swearing though.
That's quite good.
We go hard.
Yeah.
in there.
Yes. No
Yeah.
PG. No.
Yeah.
And I've been still playing some hockey. Getting
Mhm.
frustrated as always at that. But tomorrow I think I'll get frustrated at a new sport because MLB The Show 21.
Yeah, the show
out.
comes out here. Yeah.
I think I'll pick that up. I'll play that.
Have fun with that, I guess. But yeah.
I'll review it next week. But
Mhm.
you guys watch any shows or anything like that?
I have. Tyler, have you been watching any shows?
No.
We got
Well,
one
cartoons.
We got one show we got to talk about here this week.
I
Or
know.
Two shows,
shows.
and you've
I
not watched
know.
them.
I know. I know.
And this is where we spoil. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No,
You guys can. I don't care. I'll just take my
No,
headphones off and you just wave when you're done.
No, we can't spoil these because you have to see this for yourself. We can't.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was gonna.
Yeah.
The thing with these episodes is they have they're big
Mhm.
episodes. Let's just say
Mhm.
that.
Oh, okay. Big arcs. Okay.
Yes.
Mhm.
Great.
Yeah. So.
Great. Gotta catch up.
I watched a show that wasn't those shows. I watched This Is a Robbery. It's a documentary on Netflix just released this week.
Mhm.
About this art heist at a Boston museum.
On St. Patrick's
And
Day, yeah.
it's okay.
Mhm.
It's not bad. The problem I
You
had
said-
with it is that they don't catch the guys at the end. And I'm like, all right, cool. Now, normally that would bother me because if it was like a murder documentary, then I'd be like, wow, fuck, he's going to be outside my window when I go to
Yeah.
bed.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
to me, this one was just like, oh, okay.
So they don't even have the guys at the end of it.
Yeah.
No. Okay. Yeah.
Well, the thieves can have a win once in a while. No, they worked hard.
I
They
guess.
worked hard.
They're like,
Did
I
anybody
guess.
die during this heist or no?
nope.
No? Well, there you go. No harm, no foul.
I mean, they were like thinking that like part of the Italian mob in Boston were like behind it, so people were killed
Oh,
around it, but not actually
Mhm.
right.
during the heist.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of what I meant. Like, were people
Mhm.
murdered in the whole planning after?
Yeah,
Probably. Most likely.
most
Mhm.
likely.
How much was the worth of whatever they stole? How much did it
Like
Oh,
be worth?
$200 million, I think.
yeah.
Holy
It was the
shit.
biggest art heist of ever since been. Yeah. So
See,
Mhm.
where do you even sell that stuff?
that's the
Like,
That's the
thing.
thing.
you
They
Yeah.
just
said
take
they
it
said
to
they
Europe and
they
go to
couldn't probably sell
Yeah.
them. They
no, there's
said
no way. Like, then what's the point? I don't understand that. Just as a collection item for a mafia boss, like, oh, I want
pretty
that
much.
above my headboard to show dominance. Like, how retarded is that?
They're like there's probably one. They were saying that at one point. Like there's probably a painting sitting in like a Russian mafia's basement right now or
Mhm.
something like that.
Wrapped
Or
Yeah,
wrapped
just
in
collecting
blankets.
dust.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, and
that
then
doesn't even make sense.
at the end they're like they show all the paintings of what's still missing, and they're like, yeah, maybe we're like we increased the reward for $10 million for the recovery of them, and have a look at the paintings. Maybe you've seen one at like your grandparents' house or
Mhm.
like in an attic or somewhere or something like that.
Mhm.
They
Yeah,
just get passed around and
because how long did this happen? Like, how long ago did it happen?
1987.
19, yeah, like yeah,
Yeah.
around there.
30 years.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So it's been around for a while, or it's
Hmm.
been gone for a while. So maybe, yeah.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Mm.
but for
Interesting.
the documentary itself, I'd say probably not worth your time. Um, but yeah,
Ooh.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay. But yeah, I guess we'll move on to the news if unless anybody else has something to say.
Mm-mm.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
We'll talk
I'm
about
halfway through Moana for the first time. What can I
Moana?
say except you're welcome?
Mm.
it. Hey, what do
No,
you thought so
that's.
far? Pretty good, or?
I think it's excellent.
Mhm.
The Rock is really good.
Mhm.
And I was feeding Leia, and then she was watching it, and then that chicken, that clapped chicken, is just like walking back and forth and like pecking in the eyes. She laughs so hard, man, and it makes me laugh. And how stupid! And she's like looking at me to see if I'm laughing, and she's watching it. So it's just like it makes it even more enjoyable.
Yeah,
That's funny.
Yeah,
voiced by
it's quite
Alan
funny.
Tudyk. A chicken.
Oh my god,
Yep.
that's right. So then I was just chasing her around the house before I put her to bed, acting like the chicken, and she was having a
Mhm.
blast with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all I've watched really.
Mm.
And YouTube videos.
Mhm.
That's it.
Good old YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on to some real news, kind of, sort of. Well, it is real news. It
This
actually
is
happened.
news. Yeah.
Fake news.
Fake news, man.
This one was sad. It began the week. Legendary rapper Dmx dies at age 50. He suffered a overdose and had like brain damage in the hospital, and I think they pulled the plug on him eventually. I
Yeah.
believe so.
There was no longer any brain function, so they
Hmm.
decided to pull the plug and do that instead. So
Hmm.
yeah, it's unfortunate,
It
but
sucks.
it's yeah, young still, 50 years old only. I thought I was older than that for at least, but no, he's still
Yeah,
quite young. Yeah.
I thought he was like a preacher nowadays.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I heard. He became a preacher at some point,
Oh.
but
Oh.
maybe maybe he wasn't totally clean. Well, yeah, yes, he
Mm,
Right.
wasn't. So
yeah.
Right.
bummer. I'll be sad.
Yeah.
I'll be sad
Unfortunate.
when I'm rapping. X gonna give it to you.
Yeah.
At the next
Well,
party, yeah.
yeah, I'll have to get a 40 of Old English. Pour one out.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric, you put this one on the docket. Leaked
Mhm.
footage of pyramid-shaped UFOs is real, Pentagon says. There's
Figured
some
that was
triangles in the sky.
figured that was relatable to what we talked about earlier this week, and yeah, turns out that something like I saw in the sky is turned out to be true. So yeah, it's a cool little thought. I thought so. Yeah,
Hmm.
UFOs are real. Mm. They're pyramid shaped, and they're in the sky. Yeah,
Hmm.
no.
It was a weather balloon.
Right.
That's what they always said.
Yeah.
It's the shape of a triangle, right?
Yeah,
Weather
no,
balloons
it's
can
just
be
more,
round like
more,
that.
more, and more footage are releasing. That's like like footage from pilots and stuff like that. It's coming out as like, oh yeah, this is real. This is you don't know what it is. It's an unidentified flying object, and yeah, it's real though. So, but you watch the footage, it's like, well, this is a weird shape for something to fly. So yeah, thought
It's
it was interesting.
UFOs are real, but it's just like the triangle from Asteroid.
Yeah.
Flying out there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We are two-dimensional beings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. Are we getting invaded? Maybe one day.
Probably
This one, non-stop streamer Ludwig beats Ninja's all-time subscriber record. Have you guys heard about Ludwig at all?
No.
He's been streaming 24/7 for a month.
What?
So he did what's called a subathon, which is kind of popular on Twitch. So normally, well, the subathon is as long as people are subscribing, you'll continue to stream. So, but normally people would put a cap on it and be like, okay, I'm only going for 24 hours, so I'm only going for 2 days. He didn't put a cap on his. And
Wow.
Kept going and going and
after
going.
5 days, he said, all right, I'm putting a month-long cap on this.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it would just be 24/7, and he would sleep in a race car bed on stream, but he would have like his Discord open, so people would be
Oh, I've heard of
talking
that.
in the
Yeah.
chat all night while he's sleeping in a race car bed. And
What?
yeah, I don't know, it was part of it for some reason, I don't know.
Weird.
And yeah, he got at the end there 269,853 subscribers. beating
Oh.
Ninja. And yeah, I wonder if this says how much kind of money he made. Doesn't say it, but I think he
Doesn't
made like
say,
a lot of money, like crazy. But I think for like the last hour or so, he to try and beat the record, he said that all for that last part would be donated to St. Jude's Children's Hospital and
nice.
Animal Humane Society. So
Mhm.
he did
nice.
some good at the
Some
end.
good out of that. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Would you stream for a month long?
Yeah.
For some mad cash? Yeah.
Yeah.
I would do worse things for that. No, I'm just kidding. What would you do for a Klondike bar?
He had like shower streams too, but he'd like wear a bathing suit and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Interesting.
nuts.
So he never left his place at all, or he took his phone with him, or he just stayed at home?
I think he had he got like Uber Eats and deliveries
ordered
and
in
stuff.
food. Gotcha. Oh man, that would
That's a long month. Oh,
ooh, that's tough. I don't know. He lives by himself?
I think so. I'm not too sure about that. I don't know.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Maybe he's got a girlfriend.
A month straight not leaving your house. Well, I guess people did it for quarantine and stuff, right?
True.
Still.
I don't really know what that's like because I've been working. I've been essential this whole time. Yeah.
Yeah, when I was laid off, I think there might have been a whole month that I didn't leave. No, that's not true. I definitely got out, but there'd be a decent long stretch. Maybe like 4 or 5 days where I didn't leave the house. It's like, all right, I gotta get the hell out of here.
Right. Yeah.
Let's move on to some video game news. Rainbow Six Siege adds Rick and Morty bundles that celebrate Pickle Rick and Gromflamites.
Gorfamites, yeah. So essentially, Rainbow Siege is adding.
Wait, how do you say it?
Can you say it now? Fuck. Gorfamites?
Gorfamites?
Yeah, something like that. They're like the bug people from Rick and Morty. That's all it is. So.
Okay.
Yeah, those police flies, whatever they're. Yeah, so essentially for $15-$20, you get 2 skins and like a handful of trinkets. And like one's the Pickle Rick skin, which everyone talks about, and one's like this skin for these flies. But for $20 for a game that's already 5 years old now, You get
Mhm.
2 skins only. I'm like, "What's fucking horseshit?" Like, what the hell? Of all things
Yeah.
to add, like, just 2
Yeah.
skins? Really? That's the
Because
whole I mean,
people
you have
love Rick
all
and
of Rick and
Morty.
Morty to pick from, and for all these unique characters in their game, you're picking 2
Mhm.
random characters and 2 skins only.
Mhm.
Fuck you, Ubisoft, man.
You got to do what Fat Shark's doing with Vermintide 2.
Mhm.
Here's 15 free new maps and character upgrades. No, the character upgrades I think you have to pay,
You still pay for them, but still
but
15
you're
new
getting
maps for
all
free.
this new DLC content, all these new maps. But
Mhm.
yeah,
And this game with Siege 2, none of the characters that you get after the base game are free. You have to pay packs to unlock these characters too. So like, I think the total for the game is like $250 to unlock all the characters and get all the content. Freaking it's already 5 years old. I'm like, nah, no thank you.
eh,
Yeah,
eh.
not too impressed with this game anymore. No,
Yeah.
Too bad you're playing it. No.
I
Yeah.
wish. It's a
Speaking
fun game,
of
but yeah.
Rainbow Six, Ubisoft, the guys who make it, are going to be doing a Ubisoft Forward at E3 this year.
It's still going to be an E3.
There is. It's going to be an all digital E3.
A virtual edition.
Virtual.
Yay.
Wow.
There's
Mhm.
that happy go lucky Eric again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They're going to be showing
Weird.
off Far Cry 6 probably there. And Rainbow Six Quarantine is kind of they're saying. I don't know what that's about.
That was like a spin-off, I think. It's like a zombie version of
Yeah.
Rainbow
Oh,
Six
maybe, yeah.
that they kind of tackled there a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and maybe Beyond Good and Evil 2. Yeah, we'll
Yes.
see. That game's in production for what, 7 years now? So yeah,
Been a while.
yeah.
Been a while. That's Saturday, June 12th.
Well done. Jeez.
Cyberpunk 2077 patch reportedly contains unreleased DLC quest files. This one's from IGN.com. The 1.2 patch for Cyberpunk 2077 reportedly contains a collection of quest files that seem to point towards some unreleased DLC. Somebody, a data miner, discovered the references to Episode 1. Quests that appear to largely take place in the Pacifica region of Night City. So, possibly some DLC coming soon-ish.
That's no surprise. It makes sense. That's if you're going to launch a patch with new DLC coming up, make sure it's updated and ready to go for that update, right? So yeah,
Make sure it works.
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's a big patch too. It's like 30 gigs, I think it is. So I haven't downloaded it yet still for my computer.
I'd go back and play that if they add more stuff.
Yeah, same.
Give it another shot, see if it crashes anymore.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I never had that problem. It was just like this replayability for it, and just getting into it was a bit of a drag. I found so.
Ghost of Tsushima developer working on a spectacular multiplayer game. Sucker Punch is working on a new project that describes as a spectacular multiplayer game. This news arrives in the form of a job advertisement on Sucker Punch's job recruitment website. The developer is seeking a multiplayer/network programmer to join its team in Washington. Our talented multiplayer designers create awesome game team experiences, and you'll be pivotal in bringing that creative to life in a spectacular multiplayer game. Reads the job description.
Keyword spectacular.
Spectacular.
Mhm.
Sucker Punch makes really good games, and they did have a multiplayer mode in Ghost of Tsushima that a lot of people really enjoyed. So I don't know if it's gonna be like a full on co op version of Ghost of Tsushima. That'd be kind of cool. Or I'd like to see a multiplayer version of Infamous. That'd be pretty sweet. Everybody's got different powers or something like that.
That would be
That'd
cool.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Big open world city.
Those were pretty good games.
They were.
Those were like, yeah, above mediocre for sure.
The third one was okay, but the first two were pretty
The
solid.
first two was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I played the second one. I like that one a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, those were good.
Electric powers.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys want a graphics card? A new graphics card?
Yes.
Too bad, because Nvidia now expects graphics card shortages for much of this year. That's for the new cards, the RTX 30 series. So they were saying that you're likely gonna get them at the beginning of this year, and then they still said nope, and
Yeah.
now for most of this year, maybe not till holiday season, which is kind of crappy because I kind of want one of these.
Yeah. How much is it for a 3080? Like how expensive?
$1,000.
Yeah, I don't drop $1,000 on a video card anytime soon. So,
Yeah,
but
mine
yeah,
seems to be working okay.
nice I get an upgrade though for sure because I know I could use this. This 1060 is getting a little up there nowadays, so
Mm-hmm.
could use something new.
Well, even the 1080. When did I get that? I was still at the old place living with you, Scott.
Yeah, I have a 1080 right now, and
Yeah. See, I wanted a 1080 too, but of course I built my PC during the Bitcoin craze, so everything's up by then. So
yeah,
I can only
Right.
afford a 1060. I'm like, fuck. If I waited a
Right.
year, I could have got a 1080 for super cheap.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
whenever I have massive battles on Warhammer, I don't know if that's what affects it or not. And it just lags. I'm like, oh,
Mm.
come on.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah, and
Mhm.
Probably.
same with playing um Red Dead. I don't go ultra on that. I think I can only do
I'm only on
high
like
to
medium.
medium.
High. Yeah, same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
It
there's
still looks
still
great
I-
though. Yeah.
it does.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think
But
that's what
want
I'm
it to
on
melt
too.
in
And
my eyes.
right.
I
Yeah,
want 4K, damn it. It's like, oh, fun. It's fine.
right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be nice.
Speaking of melting your eyes, question mark. The next Bioshock game is hiring a writer for open world setting. Bioshock 4 developer Cloud Chamber is hiring, and a new job description for a senior writer. They give us some hints. This is from IGN.com, and they're looking for applicants who can weave impactful, character-driven stories in an open world setting, and crafting primary and secondary mission content.
Let's do it, boys. Let's apply.
You guys ever played Bioshock?
I played the first one.
I haven't played.
It's
the second
very,
one.
very interesting. And yeah, good characters and just you just don't know what the fuck's going on. And there's some good jump scares in there too. But no, it's really good. Very intriguing.
I've been meaning
Very well done.
forever. It keeps I think of the Bioshock Collection because it was free for PlayStation
Mhm.
Plus, so I have it in my account. I have all 3 games, and I downloaded them, and I was like, I'm gonna play these, and then just kept looking at them on my
Yeah.
dashboard, and just never got around to
You
it.
you should try it. The first one's really good. There's some really fucked
I've
up
heard they're phenomenal games.
scenes. I love it. It's really good. Yeah, you fight against this one mad scientist. I remember this crazy guy. Yeah, you just have to watch it and play it. It's very good. It's very, very good. Very dark.
This one is strange. The Last of Us Remake reportedly in development, and Days Gone 2 pitch rejected. This is originally from Bloomberg, who reported it. But Sony Studios are reportedly working on a remake of The Last of Us, while Sony Bend begins work on a new game after an unsuccessful 2019 pitch to make Days Gone 2. Do you guys think Last of Us should be remade?
No.
Like, I would
Why
say
would you remake it?
remake it as in like a
You remastered it.
update,
It's good.
update it, but not why remake something that's perfect. It's already really good already. So yeah.
It doesn't make sense. Make a sequel or make a
Yeah.
spin-off.
So I think I'm pretty sure the reason is because they have the HBO series coming out,
Yeah.
and they're probably gonna want to release a new really good 4K ray tracing version of Last of
Yeah.
Us at the same time. It's like, oh, you like the show? Check out the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead
Like a
of
marketing
going
scheme,
back
maybe.
to
Yeah.
a PS4 version remaster of a PS3 game, right? So
Right,
even
right.
though it still looks probably pretty good, but
Yeah.
That I could see happening. Yeah.
that's what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
That's the main
Mhm.
reason for it. That's it for video game news. Movies and TV news. We have a few new trailers like Fast and Furious 9. Oh, yeah.
Tyler, have you watched it yet?
Fuck. Why would I waste my life watching that?
You gotta watch it just to see. Oh,
Tyler,
No.
they have
Stop.
a car with a big ass magnet in it, and they like flip the polarities on it. They're fucking sucking. They're sucking a car through a building, and then like shoots them out. It's awesome.
Like a rail gun, making a rail gun to shoot a car into space.
No, well that's not. That's a different part. But they are going to space. They showed a plane flying, and they have a car on top of the plane that has rockets strapped to the side of it, and it cuts the inside, and you have Tej, who's played by Ludacris, and you have Tyrese in there. And they're going to space, and they duct tape the whole inside. They have scuba suits on, and they're like duct taping the wrists and stuff, make it sealed.
Okay.
Hell yeah!
Wow. And people will flock to see this, and it'll be so successful that they'll make 10 more.
Absolutely.
Until they crack the multiverse. Until they crack the multiverse and have
bring back
clashing timelines.
Yeah.
Where the DVD robbery did not go well.
You guys
and it
just don't know what good cinema is if it slapped you in the face.
And the stuff that I do enjoy, you guys are probably feeling the same way I feel about you guys in Fast and Furious.
I think it's terrible and this is awful, but I'm still liking because it's so bad. That's why.
I was saying, Eric, you have to give them credit because you go like, okay, if we have to top each film, we have to top. They've been really creative on like how do we beat remote control cars coming outside of buildings and shit like that. Fucking magnet car and put rockets on a car and hook a car and swing it off a cliff. Yep. I'm all in. I'm all in.
No. Oh.
But another part of news, because this was there was a F9 press conference, and this is Vin Diesel on why John Cena was cast for F9. Vin Diesel believes Paul Walker told him to cast John Cena. This is a quote from Vin Diesel. I remember John Cena coming into this Dom shrine that I had where I would kind of go to meditate and train and start getting into that Dom state of mind. And I remember John coming in and call this crazy, but I remember feeling as though Paul Walker, had sent him in.
Wow.
Surreal. See, we just proved it right there.
There's so much layers to this statement.
That is true.
He has a
so he said call it crazy at the end of what he just said?
Call it crazy, but Paul Walker had sent him in. He was
so the part that he has a Dom shrine and
exactly. I'm like, we're gonna go through.
It's not crazy. Okay.
Hey man, he's method actor. Yes,
it's tough.
He plays the same. He plays himself.
It's tough to play himself. I can see that. Yeah.
He has to get in the mindset to be himself. Oh my god.
Oh, he's got to be an immortal guy.
He has a Groot shrine too to get into the I am Groot thing to say I am Groot 3 different ways. And get paid stupid amount of money. I can't do this anymore.
I was getting angry.
Yeah. Such a whatever. Good
but
for
Han's
him.
Back.
Who's Han Solo?
Oh.
No.
He got killed in.
But then he came back. So Paul Walker brought him back.
You haven't seen these movies, right?
Tyler?
No, I haven't seen any of them.
We're gonna have to watch them.
No, we're not gonna have to do it.
Yep.
For that.
Group decision. Okay. You're outnumbered 2 to 3.
No, it's okay. 3. We're good. We're good. That's fine.
You're like just missing out on like quintessential pop culture at this point.
Yeah, probably. Everybody's seen them.
Yeah.
It's gotta be a reason why everybody keeps watching them. I couldn't get past what was it, like the 3rd or 4th one? Tokyo Drift I watched. I'm like, this ain't bad. And I started watching Fast and Furious. That's the 4th one?
4th, yeah.
That's the 4th, and I started watching it. And I'm like, the CGI was so bad, and it was just like, I'm like, I'm not watching this.
The 4th one is debatably the worst one, so.
Yeah.
No.
5 will get better.
5 is where they rebound.
Oh, 5 is one where The Rock comes in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they got that safe, and they're driving down the street, and it's like bouncy stuff.
Yeah.
In Rio de Janeiro, I was in and out on that one. I was, no.
All
Yeah.
right.
I'm like, who made this movie? Michael Bay.
Well, it wasn't Zack Snyder who made Army of the Dead for Netflix, and they showed off a trailer, and they ripped
Don't
off.
shake your head.
What's it called? The Xbox video game, Xbox zombie game.
Left 4 Dead.
Days Gone.
Nope. Oh, what's it called?
Xbox.
Dead Rising.
Oh, Dead Rising. Yeah.
Dead Rising
Oh.
2.
Yeah.
Oh, and because it's in a
It's in a
casino,
casino,
instead of
yeah.
Fortune City, it's Vegas.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah, but
it's ridiculous. I was
Oh.
like, oh, this is gonna be so good, and then it's like, did you see the second trailer yet?
No.
With the zombified tiger, the
Oh,
show
I see
Tiger
that
is a
one.
zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like it's like, oh, there's something different about them. They're
Yeah.
they're faster, they're thinking, and it's like the two zombies are like groping each other. I'm like,
Yeah.
ugh. I'm like, no. James Gunn obviously did not write this. Oh no.
That was my
But whatever.
thoughts too. I was like, oh
Whatever.
man. I don't
So
want
it's like
smart
Dave
zombies.
Bautista against smart zombies. They tried that. George Romero tried that with Land of the Dead,
Yeah.
and it was really hit and miss for me.
Mhm.
I just liked it because of Dennis Hopper. He was
Mhm.
freaking hilarious in that movie, but the rest of it was just like, I don't know.
To me, it reminded me a lot of like of White Walkers from Game of Thrones. Like, do you have that kind of zombie hierarchy almost? You have those
Yeah,
who are intelligent and in charge, and those just the mindless ones. So I'm
yeah,
curious to see how that's going to play out with that, because obviously there is a power structure with those monsters. So
yeah,
curious
for
to see how
sure.
it is with that. So yeah.
Like that princess-looking stripper one
Mhm,
is
and
one of the
and
leaders, and then
and
there's another
and
one that we don't really see.
you
And
see
then,
him like watching over top when they first come in. You see them like
yeah, he's standing on top of that fake Statue of
yeah,
Liberty, looking down at them. It's like, okay, he's in charge, and he's
something's
got
going on.
his woman as like the frontline officer of this army.
Yeah.
That's why they call it Army of the Dead, obviously. So it's like,
Mm.
I'm still gonna watch the shit out of it because it's a
Mhm.
zombie show. So, and he
He
nailed
does
Dawn of the
zombies.
Dead.
Yeah.
He
does
does,
zombies well.
yeah. And Dave Bautista, he's pretty good if he's got a
Alright.
good script and he
Yeah.
plays a, yeah.
I never did watch the new Blade Runner. He's supposed to be really good in that too as well. I haven't watched the new one
Mhm.
He
yet.
has a short part though, but
Oh, okay.
he's awesome in it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very good. That's such a good movie.
Hmm.
Whoever said it was too long and boring, fuck, just go away.
Yeah. Watching that on 4K Blu-ray was
On your TV was
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty
Mm.
sweet.
That was incredible. Visuals, the story, the music, the acting, like what an emotional roller coaster that show was, man. So good.
Mhm.
Yeah, very good.
And
Anyway.
yeah, another story with that one. Zack Snyder says Army of the Dead is the director's cut. No Snyder cuts necessary.
Good. Cut this bullshit while it's ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Netflix
well.
gave him pretty much full
Oh yeah.
reign. I think he went to Warner Brothers, if I remember correctly, and they were like, "Yeah, this is dumb." No, Netflix like, "Yeah, we'll do it." Well, they'll do anything though. You've seen
Yeah.
their shit, so
Yeah.
yeah. How much do you need? Here you go.
Yeah. Blank check.
don't
Zack
care.
Snyder. Had make it. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, we don't care. Whatever. Here you go.
Another trailer. This dropped today or yesterday? I think maybe today. Or Hitman's wife's bodyguard.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I never
hitting,
even saw the
I'm
first
hitting
one.
a saturation point with the Ryan Reynolds character.
It's him and
He is
Samuel
the same.
Jackson. It's the back and forth. I enjoy it a lot. I enjoyed it. It's very PG-13. It's stupid and boring at times, but I enjoyed the first one. So this one doesn't look the same thing. So
it's like
yeah.
he's just at like varying levels of Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
Like okay,
Yeah.
there's Deadpool all the way. That's 10 out of 10. Okay, he's like about like a 5 in this one.
Mhm.
And it's like okay, yeah, you're just kind of the random sarcastic kind of guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
This one though. This next one.
Riders of Justice. It's Danish movie with Mads Mikkelsen.
Mads Mikkelsen. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Where
Yeah.
Revenge film.
apparently this is so strange because like this train like blows up and his wife dies, and the first thing I thought was that the guy who shows up, I thought like he was a ghost, because I was like,
Oh yeah.
there's no
He was
fucking
the-
way he survived. The whole fucking train just blew up. Like,
Yeah.
and then he shows up with other guys, and I'm like, wait, are these other guys ghosts or too? Like, I thought that would have been a cool thing. Is like, oh, these ghosts are gonna be spying on this gang for you. It's like, oh no, never mind. This guy
No,
somehow
it's
survived, and he totally doesn't have any scars or anything on him. Okay.
yeah. So I don't know, it looks wicked. Looks fun, even though it is in Danish though. So it's maybe tough to
Yeah.
watch for some people, but I'll enjoy it though.
I
I
don't
enjoy.
mind
I like Mads Mikkelsen
subtitled
a lot.
movies.
So, yeah, same. So
Yeah.
I like him.
Yes.
Speaking of Mads Mikkelsen,
Mhm.
he's gonna co-star in Indiana Jones 5.
Why are they? Why? Are
Yeah,
they,
why is this a thing?
who's directing? Is it Steven Spielberg again, or is it somebody else now? They didn't even say. I don't think, did they?
Let me check.
Here, I'm checking right now. James Mangold is the director for this one.
Oh, so he may. Oh no, that won't be good then. If no, did he make Wolverine like Logan, the newest one?
Ford vs Ferrari was his latest one. Called the
Yeah,
Wild. Logan, yes, he did. Yeah.
he did. Okay,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he's hit and miss though. I
Yeah.
think. I
Oh
think he
yeah,
made the Dragon Ball movie too, didn't he? Dragon
yeah.
Ball.
No, he did the Wolverine. He did 310 to Yuma, Ninth Day. No, he did the Dragon Ball movie. No.
He didn't. I'm thinking of
Nope.
somebody else then. Okay, well that might be all right then.
Hmm.
Yeah, James
Yeah,
Mangold's not
310 to
bad.
Yuma I liked a lot, and
I
well,
feel
Logan
sick now.
was. Oh, Logan was.
Logan's his masterpiece. That movie was a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm guessing he's probably gonna play the bad guy.
Yeah,
I would
unfortunately.
think.
Yeah.
He's kind of
He should be doing
good
more
at
other stuff
that.
than just being
He's
the bad.
typecast that way. Yeah.
Yes, he is, unfortunately.
like, you probably be a pretty good Nazi. like okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or maybe he's up against the Russians at this point. Because
Yeah.
I'm curious what. That's the one thing I'm curious about is what
Mhm.
era they're gonna go in. Because that last one was the 60s.
Soviets.
Was it the 60s? I was going to say, because
Yeah,
it might be in the 70s now, because how long has it been since the Crystal Skull
Yeah.
disaster?
10
Well, I think
years?
the Crystal Skull was that 60s or was it 50s?
It was 50s, yeah. It was right
It
after.
was 50s, so it'd be 60s. So it'd be Cold War era stuff
Yeah.
still.
He'll be geriatric
It'll
as
all
fuck
be.
at this point, but I mean, really, like, what's the. Yeah. I
Is
don't know.
Shia LaBeouf
They
going to
should have it in the
return?
70s, and then Indiana Jones goes to see Star Wars in theaters.
Oh.
And then Harrison Ford comes out as Indiana Jones. That movie sucked.
Yeah. That guy playing Han Solo was garbage.
An asshole.
Yeah.
I didn't put this down, but on the document, I just kind of remembered it. Is that Bert Kreischer is making a movie, The Machine. They're adapting it into a film,
No way!
and Mark Hamill is gonna play Bert Kreischer's father. And they had a little announcement video of Bert. He's like walking up to a private plane. He's got like a bottle of champagne in one hand, and he's got a cigar in the other one. He's like, "Hey, what's up? We're going to the machine, and guess what? This guy's playing my father." And then Mark Hamill comes up. He's like, "Get on the plane, big boy." Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. I think it'll be pretty good.
Yeah.
You need to watch that. You haven't seen that comedy special, eh, Tyler? Bert Kreischer's The Machine.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think so, no.
It's quite the story.
It's a good story. Yeah. But it's a
Is
story.
he's the guy that's shirtless and he's talking about his running with the mafia? Is that the
Yep.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. He's the machine. Yeah.
The
Okay.
Yes.
Machine.
Yeah.
The machine.
Oh, you're the machine. Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck that bitch. This is Russia.
That's right. I watched about half of it, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think.
Wild story.
Mhm.
Michael B. Jordan on why Sylvester Stallone, Rocky isn't in Creed 3.
Let's hear it.
This is from IGN.com from a interview that he was promoting Tom Clancy's Without Remorse. He said, this is quote, "Yeah, I think that Sly let it be known there that he wasn't coming back for this one, but I think, his essence and his spirit. There's always going to be a little bit of Rocky within Adonis, but this is a Creed franchise, and we really want to build this story and this world around him moving forward. So it's always respect and always a shit ton of love for what he's built, but we really want to push and navigate Adonis forward and the family that he created. So hopefully you guys will love what I'm thinking what we're cooking up. I think it's going to be something special. And it says Stallone's rep officially confirmed that he would not be returning for Creed 3 earlier this week. And this news follows Stallone's post on Instagram in 2018 when he said he was retiring the character and thanked everyone for taking the Rocky family into their hearts for over 40 years.
Nice. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, might as well, right? Moving on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if Sly doesn't want to be in it, you know, he doesn't want to be in it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's not a Rocky movie, I guess, right? So
Mhm. No, that's true. Yeah.
Michael has a point, I
Mhm.
guess. I still have to see the second one. I'll probably watch that one soon.
Get on it. That's good.
I thoroughly enjoyed the first one, so yeah.
Netflix Godzilla anime coming this June. A new trailer was released. I was excited watching this trailer until I saw Godzilla and the monsters, because this is the problem with Netflix's anime. I don't know why the fuck they do this all the time, but they do this stupid garbage 3D anime, like not hand drawn characters. So like all the other human characters hand drawn in this, they look really good, and then they have Godzilla and their mech guy, Jet Jaguar. They're all like 3D and look like garbage, and I hate it. And so I'm not gonna
Just to try and make it more smooth, maybe.
It's just easier to animate because it's all computer
Generated,
and stuff,
yeah.
right? You can like even use mocap for it and stuff. Whereas
Ah.
hand drawn, you have to actually draw it, which is more difficult, but like
Looks better.
It looks better. This looks like anime.
More
is supposed to
authentic.
look like, yeah.
Gotcha.
Tyler, you watched Shazam.
Sure did.
Are you excited that Lucy Liu is going to be the villain for Shazam: Fury of the Gods?
No, I don't care. I'll watch it. I like the first one. I don't really care what happens next. I thought the first one ended pretty well. It was pretty good.
She's going to be playing the villainous god Calypso, the sister of Helen Mirren's character Hespera, and daughter to Alice.
Okay. Sure. Let's do it.
Nobody cares. All right.
Nobody cares.
But you guys might care about this one. Disney Parks chairman has teased a realistic retractable lightsaber. This is from IGN.com. Disney Parks chairman Josh D'Amaro has revealed that Disney is bringing that galaxy far, far away a little bit closer, as he recently showed press a realistic working retractable lightsaber prototype that may be coming soon to Walt Disney World, Disneyland, and more. The virtual presentation was focused on the reopening of Disneyland Resort in California, upcoming blah 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 attractions. At the end, D'Amaro lifted up his new lightsaber, turned it on, and said, "It's real," before the video ended. According to press that were in attendance, the way the light activated from the hilt was similar to how lightsabers act in the Star Wars films. And no pictures of the video have been revealed, but studio leader for Walt Disney, Scott Trowbridge, shared the news saying, "A lot of questions today about whether the lightsaber that Josh D'Amaro revealed today was real or CGI, and whether I'd share photos or video." He says, "Yes, it was. It is real, and not yet."
It's not real until I see you cut somebody's arm off, then it's real.
Well,
I was going to say, did they cut down a tree or a block of steel? Then it's not
until then it's
real.
They talk about the retractability is real.
No. I can get those plastic ones in the store that retract in and out just the same as something like that.
You can get those at Walmart for $10.
Yeah.
They were thinking that it's like a thin LED blade that comes up the middle.
Okay.
And it's not really one that you swing around and fight with, but more like a cosplay that they're going to use at the
But it's not real.
Right. It's for looks, yeah. I'm just trying to see like how it would expand and then retract. That's the thing, because if the handle's only about this long, but the blade is like, how would they make it look super real? It looks like a telescoping LED strip of some kind.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Yeah, like
which I would.
A pole that extends out, and there's like a strip that rolls out with the pole.
Yeah,
it's super bright. Yeah, something like that probably, but it's still like, okay, well, You say realistic lightsaber. I think zap, arm gone. That's realistic. Yeah.
Super heated, you do the wrong twist and you decapitate yourself in an
Yeah.
instant.
that,
Oh shit.
but if anybody could do it, it's Disney because they got Disney money, so they can afford that kind of
That's
stuff.
true.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
We'll have to wait and see what it looks like.
Mhm.
Yeah. Instead of doing another Star Wars trilogy, we're using this money to fund lightsabers.
Now
Make
they're
them real. Make them real.
Make lightsabers real again.
Yep.
And speaking of Disneyland, their Avengers campus will be opening up on June 4th at Disney California Adventure. Just another reason why you want to go to Disneyland. Go
Yeah,
to the...
please come back. Yeah, please come back. This is a pandemic, but please come back into our
Right.
Hey,
resort.
man, this place looks cool.
It's
as fuck.
America. They're over it. Let's go.
Yeah.
They got the vaccines, unlike us.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, this place looks dope. That and Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. I
Mhm.
want to go
Yeah.
to Disneyland, man.
Start saving up, boys.
Mm-hmm.
Be pretty sweet.
That would be.
Well, that's gonna do it. That's my last news story. You guys have anything else that I missed, or
No.
no way?
Other than Vermintide's coming out with some new stuff, that's about it.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe down below. If you didn't like it, well, I don't care. Move on. I'm just kidding.
That's right.
Oh, geez, Scott. All right. Yeah.
And yeah, we'll be back here for Monday for Ask Us Anything. Until then, adios.
See ya.
See you guys.